How we doing, baby, in the house? Okay, this is the How We Doing podcast. Your first time watching, welcome. And if you're watching for a while, here's to the real ones. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.
Peace.
I'm here right now with my two co-hosts, Nico to my left and Cristo to my right.
How you
Boys, say
doing?
hi. All right.
How you doing? Hope
Hey.
all the people out there are doing well. Hope you're striving. Hope you're keeping it
Yeah.
going. Hope you're
How you
holding it
feel?
down. Merry
I hope you
freaking
feel
Christmas to you.
That's right. That's right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
We wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a good one with your families, and I
Yeah.
hope you got good gifts from
Well,
Santa.
Don't be
Good stuff.
condescending now.
We're gonna get into the
I
whips and
wasn't
steps of
condescending
things
at all.
A little bit.
You know, if you're not checking us out on the on the YouTube, check out the podcast on the YouTube. That's where the real action's at. Okay, I'm wearing some nice sunglasses right now. They're Nico's. Okay, don't stop me. Don't stop me. Here I
Don't
am.
stop
That's
you.
right. Don't tell me
They
to
are
take them off
mine,
either. That's
but
right. I
they're
got
like-
my poker
I
face on
won't
right
stop
now.
you.
They're like
I appreciate
community
that.
sunglasses. you
They
know?
are. They are. They're probably gonna come off halfway. Because
I've
I
worn
want
them
to
somewhere
see my
else,
face,
too.
but you did?
Where?
Where'd you wear 'em?
I don't
Okay,
want to
yeah, that's what we
disclaim.
thought. Yep. No,
I
fair
don't
enough.
want to. I don't
What
want
are you
to.
talking? What,
Disclaim is not
what
the word.
could you possibly
I don't-
be saying about
Okay,
where
well,
you
before
wore
we get too-
sunglasses, bro?
I think we're gonna keep it PG.
Yeah, PG,
You keep
PG.
it-
Hold that down. Hold that down. Hold on, real
PG.
quick, real quick.
But you know, the listener could
What'd
leave it
you
up to
do
their
with
Make
those
your own
imagination.
sunglasses?
assumptions. I know you're but you know.
Think
Nico,
about it.
Hold on, hold
You're
that,
weird.
hold that real
You're
quick.
weird.
Okay, hey, listen, everybody. All right, we're the podcast that makes you feel good. We're the feel good pod. All right, delivering the light, the vibes, the energy. Here you go. It's
Those
for you
sunglasses.
right here. All right, go ahead. Sunglasses. What about them?
Nothing. Never mind.
Hold the freaking door. A simple act of kindness goes a long way. All right, make somebody smile. Tuning down to the new year right now. About to hit it in the new year. Got some things talking about on that. All right, going
Yeah.
to be talking about. All right, the things that we're thinking about as the year winds down. All right, the
Yeah.
cards that we've been dealt, and a little conversation with future self. So stay tuned. Stick in it. All right. We also got Nico's notes and Cristo's sports. All right. So we got a jam-packed podcast coming your way, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So get ready, pick up your glass, all right? Take a nice sip, take a nice deep breath
Abso.
as we pull you away from the craziness and nurture our minds. How we doing, baby? 88, episode 88. Here we
It's
are,
chilly
boys.
down here, boys. It's chilly.
Yeah, I know.
It's chilly down here. It's chilly outside.
It's chilly.
Can't get away from the
chilly,
chill.
chilly.
Chili's everywhere.
Can't get away from the chill.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's all right, though. This is the first year that we had a white Christmas, as they would say, right? It's like we had snow.
And a
Oh,
little
I
bit.
don't want to get political.
Oh, right. I know, because snow could be political these days. Guys, watch out. Watch the way you talk about the snow.
Is race politics now? That's it.
Race had nothing to do with race.
I thought that was his joke. Cause like white Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Did that? Is that where you were going with that?
I mean, race is part of politics, no?
no,
got
but what's part of
snow.
snow? You said white. I said white. You said politics. You said racist. I got lost in the
Yeah.
sauce
Well,
there.
They get what they get what I'm saying.
we got like
They do.
snow in two
They speak
two different
Crystal.
days, right?
Yeah.
I busted ass the other day.
Oh,
Dude,
you,
I
and,
wish
and,
I
and
saw.
like not the preferred busting ass.
No,
I said that like a real white boy.
I
No racist.
was walking
You are a white boy.
because
Same
Dirty white boy.
White, dirty and white.
Can I
Sorry.
say
Go,
something?
your story. Yeah, sorry.
So it snowed, and then that snow froze, and then it snowed again. So it was like the dry snow on top of the ice, but I didn't know it was ice, you know,
That's a slippery ice sandwich.
because it snowed like
Nope.
What'd
You
catch?
just said dry snow. What the does that mean?
You caught that. See, I that one right over
I
my
didn't
head.
know how to
What the-
describe it. I don't. It's just snow, right?
Snow's never dry. There's never been snow
I feel
in
like I
the
heard, Donnie,
history of snow that's been dry.
I feel like I've heard that
What
though
about
before.
dry
Donnie, though,
ice
is
that's
that-
made into
that's
snow?
not snow.
Still dry.
wait,
Still
dry ice,
dry
dry
ice,
ice.
dry-
I know there's
dry.
dry ice, not dry snow, maybe, but dry ice.
All right. Can I?
Sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
Tell your
So
story. Yeah. Sorry.
The
I
snow
wasn't letting that slide. I'm sorry.
was on top of the ice,
There we go.
and when there's ice, you got to be careful, bro, because dry snow is more common. That's all we need to know about that.
Okay. Dry snow more
So I
common.
was right.
Yeah. Now you
I don't know if I was describing the right thing, but
Okay, maybe
you
I'm a
need
little
to be-
stupid.
You need to. Be, so
Can we
I'm
take?
smart.
Can I strike that from the record?
No,
Take it off.
no.
All right. It's on the record. Nothing you could do about
Well,
it. So
you know
took
what they
a fall.
say,
What
man.
happened?
We turn those L's into lessons.
You guys just need to
Take
shut
another
the fuck
L.
up for a second. Let me speak.
W.
Damn it.
I should
Sorry.
lose again.
You guys spent too much time together today. That's what happened.
Yeah, well,
We had a good day.
We had a good day. Good
Yeah,
for
what's
you.
the problem?
trying to have a good day.
So-
All right, so you.
I was
Try
walking to get something out of the trunk. And when you're not aware that you're walking on snow or there's snow, it's very easy to fall, you know?
Naturally.
You have to be aware and be
Ice, you
careful.
mean.
Ice. Thank you. I'm off.
Sorry.
It wasn't a bad fall. I just fell on my ass. I got padding back there. It was fine. But my leg, like I tried to like
Oh, slide
dig
leg
in
back.
and catch myself, my right leg, and my right leg bent all the way in.
Ooh.
And my ankle felt a little fleshy before that. So that like really did it in. So I felt like I had like a high ankle sprain the whole day.
Oh, you poor thing.
And today
Ah.
it's not like serious, you know, but it's like
Fleshy.
you gotta like kind of take it easy on this leg.
Yeah, don't do any
It's tough because my right leg's my
jumping
strong leg.
jacks.
Or you pivot off your right leg more than you know.
Don't do that sass walk like you usually do for a few weeks. You should be fine.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It unflushifies.
Yeah.
Don't do
But
the
I'm the type
sassy
of person
shit.
like if I fall, I laugh. You know what I mean? As long as I'm all right.
Yeah.
But I'm like sitting in the snow, my butt's getting. I'm sitting there, and I'm just looking at. Shit. I'm like, really? This is how my day starts.
I think that's one of the best ways to kind of handle
I probably would have went inside. You probably would have.
I went back
it.
inside.
Start over the day.
Yeah,
go
just
take
left.
a shower. Number
I
one.
had to go back inside because I wanted to make sure my butt wasn't too wet. Well, I was bringing something inside. That's why. But yeah, that's how I started my
All right.
my Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's good.
Listen, there's been worse things that have happened to people on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you could have like
Yeah,
slipped down the
100%,
steps with a bunch of
100%,
presents. Would have been
Look
funny.
about, think about it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Christmas, baby.
What a wonderful time we're in.
Yeah, it is.
Seriously,
How was our Christmas?
it's great.
Fantastic. I would say
It was
scale of
wonderful.
1 to 10. I probably give it a solid. If I'm being honest,
Be honest.
a solid like 8.5. I'd call it an 8.
That's cool.
Call it an 8 and
Oh, it
quarter.
went down?
About an 8.5.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like around a 9.
Now I'm confused a little bit.
Yeah, I would be too. What the f- going over there? I thought we spoke about this. All right, no phones while you're on the pod.
I have 4 jobs. Okay.
You're starting to take this job not serious enough, and it's really hindering your
Stop
performance.
gaslighting me, bro.
I'm not getting in the middle of this one. I'm not. I'm
We should
doing
make
it.
a
I
rule
told
that
you,
they
told you once,
can't
told you
talk-
twice. I'm
Dan,
done with
let's
this
make
shit.
a rule. They just can't talk to me.
Nick,
They can't talk.
They
Nick.
just can't talk to me. I can talk to you. You
Nick.
can't talk to me.
Nick.
That's interesting.
No,
Think
I'm,
about-
no. I'm not taking that tone from you like I'm in some
I understand.
intervention, like I did something wrong. Okay,
So
Cut
how would
that
you like?
shit
How
out.
would you like me
We're
to?
doing a podcast. Let's have a fun time.
How would you
Let's
like?
Let's get it going.
How would you like me to speak to you, Nick?
Yo, stop.
Would you like? me
Because
to
you
speak
know what
to
you
like
know what
this?
you're doing.
Do you like it like this?
Wow, that's a bit gay and a little weird.
You sound so gay.
Are you sure?
I'm pulling the gay card on you.
Yeah.
What's wrong with being gay, guys?
Not that there's anything wrong.
Not
with
that there's anything
Yeah.
wrong with that Seinfeld. How you know it? Listen.
Exactly.
What I think is,
Guys over here.
you know, as we're running. Okay, what the? As we're running. 1 minute, everyone.
1
Okay.
second.
As we're winding down to the new year. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
You know what? Go ahead. What?
Never mind.
No, you sure?
Yep, I'm good.
You don't want to turkey
Nope.
swirl that out one? Okay.
So disruptive.
maybe later.
So You're worse than I.
Stop now. Come on. We're doing a podcast.
Did a grizzly bear on a hot summer day. Okay.
You too.
Yeah, I know. I should stop too. So look, you know,
bear
it's running
shit
down
in
to
the
the new
woods.
year. It's going to be 2025. That's kind of crazy to say.
Yeah.
And mixture of emotions. I don't know. For me, I'm gonna just put it out there. Listen, I get emotions hit sometimes, and you know, let me not try to. You hear emotions, emotional. You think that I'm getting sad. I'm not getting sad. I want to punch a wall. I want to punch 3 walls. Maybe throw a little baby, catch him, like, you know, because I'm fast, and then, you know, maybe run around the block 3 times. I'm not sure, but then sometimes I get like, you know, I look
These
at
are what
pictures.
emotions make you want to do.
It's
It's
exactly.
justifiable.
I gotta
Don't do it.
I gotta speak it out. Don't do it. Don't act on those.
Unless you
Think
have
about it. Come back tomorrow.
You can always get a mood ring.
Yeah, you know, right. It's like a warning to people.
You know, they got like smart
Once
mood
it starts
rings now.
getting like starts changing, you're like, oh, you're like the werewolf, like at night.
I gotta go home. Hide the ring.
No, they got like the new one. There's like a smart ring. There's like a called Aura or something.
Oh, that's probably more accurate.
It tells you your aura.
It's like, really? Another thing we need?
I got
So
mad
stupid.
aura.
Yeah.
That could
You
be a
got
trend.
You got
Mad
bad aura, bro.
Mad aura.
You got mad aura.
Is aura used with mad in front of it, or is that not?
You got mad.
Could be
well,
misleading.
like saying because it's too. I'm not sure if it's actually used in society, but the way you just used it sounded like it could be like a trendy thing to say.
Yeah, I think
Like
so too.
you got mad.
You got
aura.
mad aura.
Got
Church.
mad aura. Church.
Word
Yo,
to bro.
Church.
Word to bros.
You got mad aura, y'all, dog and son.
Man,
Yeah, you got
Man.
bad aura, bro.
On
Shit.
word.
Bad aura.
I was on
That's-
Xbox the other day, and like on 2K, when you play in the rec league, whatever, you could hear that proximity chat with the other team. Well, no, with the same team that you're on.
Mhm.
And these kids just kept saying, "If you don't pass me the ball, on word, bro, on word."
On word, yeah, I hear that. I
I'm
hear
like,
that. I'm
what's
not sure
Like,
how I
what
feel
the
about
fuck does that mean, buddy?
On word, like
On word. What
like-
word? What are you talking about?
It's the word. On word.
Are they referring to like the N word? Like they're gonna
No,
like
like-
fucking.
You always
dig
go
into?
there. You always go there.
Yeah.
Our viewers are probably getting concerned at this point. What the?
No,
dude?
he's right.
He is right.
No, you're right.
I
I'm
thought
right.
I was
See, I'm
right.
right.
No, you're wrong. I'm right.
You know what? What was I saying? Aura? No, onward. That's what I'm saying. Onward. Listen, onward.
Onward with the podcast.
Now it sounds like you're saying like onward.
You're saying onward, right? No, but like onward. So it's like give me the word. It's like a mixture of a few different ideas. It's like give me the word. I'll do it. Give me the word, and then it's like you do
It's
that.
like you're playing Scrabble.
That's word.
Give me the word.
No, I don't get that. I don't get that one.
Give me the word.
Like I get like they'll be like, I'm not the one. Like that makes
I
sense.
like that one.
Yeah,
That
it makes
was
perfect
good.
sense.
But like on word, like it's on God. They usually say.
Word to bro.
Oh God, yeah, that's dangerous. Here, wait, we're getting away though from like the kind of the idea here, right? It's the end of year. What's your Chris? What's your feelings on like it's end of year, man? It's like how do you feel about the end of the year?
To be honest with you, I don't really think of it as like a whole
Well, that helps our topic.
for some reason.
That's good. That's good. All right, what do you think about when the end of the year comes around? Or you don't think of like anything in particular? You just like
I think it's gonna be next year.
it's going to be.
Come on,
next
stop
year.
being a pepper to
I'm
Thrones,
serious.
all right?
I'm not joking. It's
Listen,
2026.
I think the same way, but those
Wait,
end of
what?
the year thoughts come.
2025.
Yeah, stupid. The end of the year thoughts circle in, and you think about things. So talk about it.
Where are you?
You know
All right?
what?
Stop thinking you're so. I don't think about
No. This is the truth. I don't not think about it. I just haven't thought about it. How about that? And I don't think I will start to think about it until
I'm asking
New
you to
Year's
think about
Eve.
it now on the pod.
Wait, but no, wait.
I'm asking you to talk.
But you're not going to get my full, authentic recap of the year.
Maron.
You're going to have to get me on December 31st if you really want to know how I feel.
All right, so you sit out on this one.
Why do you have to Why do you have to make me feel like
All
not
right, you went
included?
All right,
first.
we'll
You went
keep you.
first.
We'll keep you in
Thanks.
the loop.
We'll circle back. Maybe you
Go
think
ahead
about
and
it.
Yeah,
like feel
for a second.
feel free to
Yeah,
chime
yeah,
in
yeah.
on our
Yeah, I'll
feelings
figure
of the
something
new
out.
You will at the end of the year times. Okay, brings me to a place of like you think about what happened in the year. You think about what the people you helped, the people that you hurt. The
To be honest with you, a year is a long
You
time.
just
It is.
completely cut him
It's
off.
no,
conversation.
that
Shut
part
up.
is fine.
A year is
Yeah,
a long
it is.
time to really recap,
That's true.
And you don't really, obviously, you don't remember everything that happened within your year.
No,
but
certain things come
the
back.
core,
Yeah.
Core shit things, yeah.
that's all I wanted to add.
Yeah, core things. You know what? All right, how about this? I'm gonna give a core thing, and then you go for your core things.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, core thing of this year that I've been reflecting on now from this year. Well, isn't that funny?
What are we not
You see.
living in our own lives?
see what I'm
All right,
saying.
all right. I got it. It's you know
You
what it
see
is.
what I'm saying.
I have to get vulnerable. I'm working my way into it. It's like I kind of stuck my hand in, like but I have to go.
Get
I have to just
vulnerable,
dive
man.
in.
Go ahead.
I gotta dive in. All right, so like
Wait, wait,
I what? Don't
stuck your hand in.
just let it go over. Just let the audience ponder about that
Oh, all right.
white space.
Said
So
stuck it in.
yeah. So I this year I stuck it in.
Let him speak.
I am.
No. I am what I am. So so I internalized a lot this year. Something that like, okay, I thought about some money decisions. I thought about the people that I hung out with, like something that really like that's been getting to me, right? Is the fact that I didn't get to the place that I really wanted to get to by the end of the year. And I feel like that's almost even a common thing, maybe in other people's lives, but definitely in my life, because like I set high goals. And when you don't make those goals, that's what makes you internalize even more what you want to do in the new year, but also um, kind of like, I don't know, like the piece of what you could have done differently. I almost kind of start to lean on regret, but then I pull back. Like it's not regret, learning
don't regret,
experience. You got like that's gonna pull you down the wrong rabbit hole. So I would probably say, you know, um, things didn't exactly go the way I planned, but I understand that there's a bigger plan that I don't know. It's called God's plan, and that's all right. So you got to kind of roll with the punches of this life.
God's plan.
Yeah, I mean, that's where you could take it like Chris's look on it and be like, okay, it's just another year. You know what I mean? Because like you don't necessarily need a deadline on when you want to achieve your goals.
Yeah, you have years that you go
But,
through dead space too. Like it happens.
For me to reflect on my year,
Come on, give us some good stuff.
so I don't know. I was just telling you guys before. I think that, I mean, it's probably because I haven't had too much deep thought about it recently, but I look back on 2023 and I feel like I had more growth and strength than I did this year, even though I know I did grow a lot and it definitely entailed strength and progress.
Right.
But this year was kind of it was a grind, you know.
What?
It was a grind.
Was a stalemate? Were you like feel like
Yeah,
I
feel like
not stale, but like not maybe moving as
you kind of just kept work and this and that. And you want to set goals, and then I set goals. It's like the beginning of the year, we're looking forward to our vacation, and then coming back from vacation, I set goals that were also goals of my. Like I made New Year's resolution, whatever that I wanted to work on. I haven't exactly made progress on all of them, but I think I'm ready to execute. Maybe it took me a whole year to be ready to execute. But like that's where you gotta be shameless, right? Like life is crazy and all these emotions. Like sometimes it just falls into perfect places to where, okay, now I'm gonna start doing this, or I was dabbling in this and now I can do this consistently or whatever, like last year, I remember my resolution was to be better in the morning, which is still a dilemma for me.
Working on it.
And get into the gym, which
did a little bit of that.
I did a little bit. I fell off because I got sick a little bit and this and that, but I feel equipped to because I've gone somewhat consistently. So I feel equipped to do that. And yeah, last year, 2023 was definitely a very hard year, and you try to be grateful at the end. You should be grateful at the end of the year for everything you endured, because it's an opportunity to look back and say, okay, went through a lot of this year. Also, but I dealt with it and I grew from it. So, like, whether the dust has settled from all those issues or not, you're still in the progress of growing from them, or you have grown from them. So it's a good way to reflect and like have some gratitude. You should always have gratitude going into the new year and ending the year.
So in a sense, it's almost like if I was to summarize what you said, 2023 was what it was. Challenging year, definitely a lot of challenges. Mm-hmm. This year seemed like it was kind of like just grind out, just keep on going, kind of like face down, keep on going type of thing.
I think I definitely grew with myself. But it's like once you do that, it doesn't get easier. You know what I mean? Because you still have to do that work. You still have to put your best foot forward. I do think I kind of like fell off of like, not the How We Doin Culture of like trying to brighten people's. I mean, I haven't, but I feel like we really had it at the forefront. I feel like it's something that I might have gotten away from here and there. Yeah, I mean, like I always like when I pray. I try to pray every night. When I pray for so God can allow me to make people smile and laugh, brighten people's days. Because I that is like something that's on my heart. I love doing that. When I see someone isn't having a great day, I'm trying to turn it around. It's just like instinctive, you know. And I've done that pretty consistently this year. But maybe I'm being hard on myself, or maybe I'm just being like right on myself, and I just got to
keep on chugging.
keep moving forward.
Yeah,
Keep moving forward.
We're all our worst critics for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the way it goes, man. I mean, and these times are, look, whether you want to or not, Cristo,
Yo.
you kind of just have to almost reflect on the year. You know, Dad said this to me not too long ago. He was staying over the house, and he was like, you know, I was just about to go into the bathroom. Dad always does this. He like catches a moment to really kind of get you, make you just stop in your tracks, like, and he goes, he looks at me, he goes, hey, he goes, sometimes. And the mirror was right there. He goes, you got to look in the mirror and check yourself. And I kind of like gave him a little bit of a side face. He goes, check yourself for the capabilities that you have, and check yourself for the person that you are, so you don't overshoot. I feel like sometimes you want to overshoot because you know you got to take risks, but they got to be calculated, and that's why you got to check yourself. So that kind of just makes me
I
feel
mean,
like that's why it's important to kind of recap.
It's kind of just good to like, actually physically looking yourself in the mirror, like sitting with yourself.
Yeah,
It's good to evaluate. Good to like maybe regroups and think about what you got going on. And
you know, we also though go ahead. You gonna say something?
No. Okay.
We grew as a podcast. We grew as brothers.
100%, yeah.
That's important.
Yeah, no, the more I knew, like when I said that, I said the more I think about it, I'm gonna, because it's hard to think about a whole year. It's a long time, but the more you think about it, then you'll realize the growth. You know, you just point out two things. Like, there's definitely tons of growth. That's all you could ask for, you know. And it's like time isn't guaranteed or anything, but like, you know, whatever time we have, you don't take it for granted, and you keep working at your craft and what you want to do, and just being happy and helping people. And what more could you ask for? What else are we gonna do over here? You know?
Yeah.
And I think that's good to like not over. Cause I feel like look in your mirror, don't overshoot. You know your capabilities, like, because if you don't have that humbling experience, not that you can't get there, but if you're thinking a certain way and you're not humbling yourself, you don't think about your capabilities, you might not get there. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if you reset, like there's still chances. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah. I mean, the reset piece and the evaluation is always just it's a must need, or else, you know, how could you progress? You don't know where you were. All right, yeah, that's great stuff. I mean, that's kind of like now wait, let me just kind of pause for a second. Should we kind of, instead of segueing into the rest of this, do we go into Cristo's sports, or do we just keep on going on the flow with this?
No, let's keep going, because I wanted to
decision here.
I think we could keep going on the flow. Do you want to
Okay.
go into the next topic?
Yeah, kind of like it leans into it. But what's up, Nico?
It's flowing away.
Catch it.
Come
Catch
back.
Well, it's all right. Think about it.
Think
and
about
then
You
maybe
just,
if you
your
pull it
voice
out,
in my ear just sent it. It's FY.
like an airplane.
it's not, I don't think that's
Hit
what did
airplane.
it. But if you want to say that to make yourself feel better, I'll take the
hold
blame.
on.
Just got to read the room.
No, I
Read
think
the
you
room
said.
here.
I think you said a
You're,
lot there, and you had a lot of astute points. I
Astute.
think, you know,
Dan, how
I
you
think-
say
I think
condescending in Spanish?
as we wrap up the new year, we should wrap up this segment of the pod.
Fair deal. And you know what? We could just kind of swing it into the cards that we've been dealt. You know, it's one of the things
Perfect timing. I remembered it.
One of the things. Go for it. You
This kid
Babylon's-
sucks. I'm telling you, man.
I'm not sure if this is.
He's not even listening to
Yeah,
James
we
speak.
grew as brothers. Yeah. So it's like when
He just talks.
No, I'll stop then. I'll stop.
No. Come on, you can't do this.
Because you
Take
nag
it.
me on.
Take it. Take
No,
it.
one thing I don't like is when you go into the new year and then everyone becomes like fragile. Like, remember, I don't know what year it was. This is an example. This doesn't apply to like someone going through what they're going through, but just like how the year that like we lost like all these celebrities, like Betty Crocker, I think, passed away, and all these people like in the beginning of the year. and then you have social media, and they're like, "Oh, what a great start to the year." You know what I mean? Like, don't let yourself be like vulnerable or fragile because it's a new year. You know what I mean? You're
man.
still grinding out. You're a killer. You're doing what you've been doing. It's not like a reset, and then like when the going gets tough because it's a new year, like you break down. You know, I hate that mentality. I feel like the social media like pushes that a little bit. You know?
Yeah, don't.
Well, yeah, it's true because it's like, you go on to the new year and then it's like, okay, that's all anybody's talking about, and then you get a small sample size,
Yeah.
and it just feels so much more like
Because
amplified
it's
because
like
of that.
it almost tricks you into believing like it's a new start, right? And then like that's good for some things, but also like when the going gets tough, it's like, oh, because you're starting, it's harder, and then it's like, you know, it
Always
causes
is.
friction and makes you like
Well,
trip.
that's why I think you should have my approach.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
You
good to
don't-
be like on both sides of it and
Yeah.
analyze it and just have a good head about it.
You don't set yourself up for failure, but at the same time, got to find the balance, I guess.
Yeah. Some people are set up for success.
Some people are, some people aren't. Depends on the card you've been dealt, and that's kind of like the other thing that we wanted to speak about. The cards that you've been dealt. Like it's a typical old saying, but at the same time, it's like, how do you really feel about it?
Yeah, man. Like all the Rockefeller kids, they got dealt some pretty nice cards.
I'm pretty sure they're all very well protected and
Yeah.
taken care of.
Yeah, and
There's
they
not even a
snatched
question.
them cards too.
Yeah, they did.
snatched that shit.
They did. I mean,
Well,
when it
they
was
really
the,
did.
I mean,
Well,
it's still.
in plain terms, you set it up as like, okay, you can be dealt a good situation or a bad situation or a mediocre situation
Or like in the middle.
or
Yeah.
horrible, whatever, right? But either way, it doesn't affect your outcome. It does, but it's really on you. You're in your own way. I saw this thing about Joe Rogan said a quote recently. He said something along the lines of he's like, when I grew up, I didn't have great idols or great people to look up to and this and that, but that didn't stop me from becoming the man or something like that, right? So that's like the mentality, Obviously,
People have a lot of excuses for different things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, for the most part, I mean, I'm sure there's some extreme cases where there's not answers for things, but everyone has control over their own actions and their own situation.
Yeah, I feel like it tends to come out the best when like you're reflecting on this happens to me probably maybe way too often. Be bitching about my day, get to the end of the day, I'm talking to somebody else about my day, or I didn't even get there yet, but the person's talking and I'm thinking about that went on in my day, saying like, why me, woe is me, having a very feel bad for myself type of moment, self-loathing.
Yeah, we all do that.
And then I hear about this one that got into a car accident and lost their limb, or this one that is never going to see again. They're 33 years old.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, then it puts it in perspective.
yeah,
right?
things suck. The cards you've been dealt suck. They're not always the best. For some people, they're great. And if I was to say, I was actually also asked this question recently. Something that you could change about your reality. And as much as I wanted to be selfish and say like, I want to change this, I want to change this, I was like, no, man. I don't want to change anything. Like there's not, do I want to change things? I'm not even going to give myself one iota to think about that. It's not even about, because it's not an option. It's like,
You
this
just
is what I got.
understand that it's you.
That's it. Yeah.
It starts with you and ends with you.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer in, like you said before, God's plan. And when things happen, like whether you like it or not, or you would have had it that way or not, like it happened for a reason. And that's what the big guy upstairs
It happened.
is
It
put
happened.
in motion.
It happened, and you're still here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, and it's like, you can't, I lost my train of thought.
Part of what, well, now I'll just fill it in the gap.
Sorry.
Part of what determines the cards that you've been dealt is your perspective.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's what I was going to say. If you're if for whatever situation you're dealt, if you're grateful, that's a great step.
Yeah.
Like we could get personal here. Like, we're not, we weren't born into a rich family. We weren't born into like super poor family. It's kind of middle class, but middle class
Like lower
is
middle
usually
class.
hurting
yeah,
in
sometimes-
most times. So you
Yeah.
know, but we were given a good enough platform to be here and be okay. And I wouldn't want to be born into a rich family, not because I don't look at people that were born into money and say, oh, they're not, you know, because they're still great people and they do great things and help people and
Yep.
foundations or whatever. But I wouldn't want it any other way because I think it humbles us. I think we also have like amazing humor as a family
Yeah.
because of it, you know?
Well, it's what makes you, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, but
solely based on experiences.
it's all how you make it.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
and then if you go to the other extreme for like people that are poor, you know, it's you don't wish it on anybody, but sadly it's a thing, right? But it's just
You get through it. You know,
Yeah,
you
and
lean on the
it's-
people that you have.
and it's opportunity, you know. If God could put you around the right people and you see the right way and think the right things and you know, okay, let me not go do this, let me do this. Like everyone's doing this, nothing's happening. Let me
Well-
do something different, you know, or
Yeah, that goes back to something that you said a few podcasts ago about. Wait, say that again. That line again that you just said.
you might have this. I'm sorry. There's
You
a
might
lot
have
of this
or
and
you
that.
might have that.
No, well,
The things that
everybody's doing one thing and nothing's changing. They're not, you know, if you live in a poor area, you know, they're not getting out. Let me not do that and stay here. Let me do this or something different.
sometimes it's about the hard thing. You know, like you're
you got to do the hard things.
you know, the hard thing behind the hard thing is your success, and like what kind of helps. I almost battle you viewing your cards that you've been dealt in a negative way. What maybe combats that is a conversation you want to have with your future self, because your future self is going to want to say, "The card you've been dealt, dude. Okay, go ahead and do this. Grind.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I think that's important. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't have a lot of conversations with my future self. I have a lot of conversations with myself as it is. This
At least
one.
you're being honest. That one, the one that you are,
Yeah.
fair.
But as far as like, what would, you know,
Well, where do those
like
conversations go?
what would, I guess it could be in the same as past, but we'll talk future. But like,
Well, your
what would I
future
want my
self-
future
It's a-
self to like
It's-
say and be like or talk like? I kind of, yeah, I have aspirations and hopes of what I want to be, but at the same time, I don't get too caught up in it because I think that, I don't know, maybe I need to change my approach because the day by day
Well-
mentality is not getting me very far.
Well,
I mean,
no,
I'm
you've
all
gotten
in
very
it.
far. But what I'm
You definitely have gotten far.
what I'm thinking is because I don't necessarily have a conversation with my future self either, but it's understanding why it'd be good practice, right? Because if you think about all three of our future selves, however many years from now, obviously, like, right, ask us now, what would you tell 17-year-old Nick, Chris, and James? You know, you would tell him things to better themselves, right? That's why it kind of taps into your wisdom now. Like, what would my future self be saying to me now?
Buy Bitcoin.
And you interpret
Yeah.
you can interpret it based on the time passing, you know, like, you know, you want to be in a better place, and the day-to-day approach might work. It's just not exactly
Maybe you just implement a little bit more future thinking in that day.
yeah, because your future self is always going to be, because it's like a conversation with your future self. You're trying to interpret what yourself in the future would be telling you, or how they'd be feeling about what your actions are, the position you're
Right.
in, you know?
Yeah.
So
It becomes very
that's why it
dynamic,
becomes beneficial, because like wisdom comes into play, and like, you know, stop doing that.
Well, you
You're
know what?
like this and whatever.
I think I might put
Or keep
that
on doing this.
on my list.
Yeah,
New
man.
Year's resolution.
Yeah, all the resolutions, all that.
Resolutionaries.
If you
What are you gonna say right now?
I gotta start writing these things down, man. I
That's
had
true.
another one.
You have a long day at work, and if you're not writing things down, I'm concerned.
No. Like it just came to me like 2 seconds ago, like while someone else was talking. That's why I just jumped in to grab the dialogue because I thought I had it.
It's gone. Is it gone? Is it good? Is it there?
I'm confused now, and I think we need to move on because of it.
It's all right. Well, you know, just to kind of like sum it up, Nico, unless it comes back to you, you know, reflection on.
Oh, I got it.
yeah,
Got it.
there it is.
I'm pretty good, bro. I'd say like 70% completion rating.
Okay, go for it.
It's the
Yeah, even though I didn't have last night.
You got to double up. You got to double up, maybe.
Dude, expensive, bro. We do a big dosage. It's too expensive to do more.
Fiends.
But
It's true. It's true.
because like the back to the cards you're being dealt, it's really just your childhood and until you're of age to really like deal with your own. And if you ask me, if the going gets really tough, I mean it's younger for certain cultures and certain people around the world, but like here at least you could start working when you're 16, 17, sometimes earlier. Once you could start working, you know what I mean? Like I'm a firm believer in hard work because if you make money, obviously the economy doesn't support that right now, and you hope for better times coming in the future. But you know what I mean? People come here like Poppy came here with nothing.
Mentality.
Came here with 16 scuttles.
You control your
Give me a
own. You
mentality.
control your own destiny.
Yeah.
right?
If you could
If
work
have that
hard,
mentality,
bro, you can do anything.
Yeah. Mentality, never be beat, never be broken.
Yeah. So the cards, I think, have to do with your parents and people you're surrounded by and the things you go through as a child.
The
Then when you
cards
get to
don't
a certain
matter.
age, it's like,
I was
okay,
gonna say,
man
it
up.
seems like they're just
let's
factors.
go.
I think
They're
right.
like,
It just
that's
makes
just a
it.
fact.
It makes it easier or harder in some degree.
Yeah.
And people that are dealt good good hand, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And being dealt a good hand is subjective because people want different things.
Yeah,
right?
and
True.
that's it's not like they still don't go through hardship. People
Right.
that don't have money
That's what
look
I'm
at
saying.
them and they're like, oh, they got
Right.
it easy. Like they're
stuff,
still human.
stuff. People with money, if that's
Yeah.
what you value, they still go through the same that you go through.
Yeah,
They
I don't
might
wanna-
have,
Yeah,
beach house in Bora Bora to go
Yeah.
feel better about whatever it is, but
Yeah.
at the same time they're going through the same.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
true,
don't want to
true.
dehumanize people like that because we
Yeah.
all go through
No,
shit.
because-
We're all human.
Yeah, and you earned it. I mean,
Somebody
earned it.
it.
Somebody got that shit.
Somebody earned it.
But you like, man, it's like I smoke weed. Like I don't even smoke weed.
No, you're worse than me,
It's- I fucking cranked
Um,
that shit out when I was younger. But
No, you can't stop.
give
You
me
gotta
silence.
stop. You gotta stop with the butt ums.
just give me silence
You're
for
done.
2 seconds.
I mean, I don't think we could do that.
You're
We're
done with the
we're gonna lose
butt-ums.
5 followers.
You're done with the butt ums. You're done with the I lost my train of thoughts. No, Nick, just let it go.
You could
Because
just
let
let
it go.
because back to that like the Bora Bora comment, like
Killing me.
because it's about and after this we can move on because I know we've been on this for a little bit, but
We're making
it's
it
about your perception. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, would we all like to have a beach house in Bora Bora or whatever? Yeah, but that's also being materialistic, and I don't think being materialistic is the best thing in this life because all these things here are
This is-
temporary.
Yeah,
know what I
well,
mean?
that's what everybody is, Nico.
It's a
And-
different conversation.
But would
you're
you
right.
would you rather have? Would you trade our family for a beach house in Bora Bora? No.
of
2
course
seconds.
not.
So in the
2
same
seconds. I mean,
sense,
what?
You're a fucking. So in the same
Nah.
sense, we're just as wealthy as them. If you wouldn't trade it for that, then we're just as wealthy.
It's a
Yeah,
good
I
way
mean,
to
wealth
think of
is
it.
also a perception too, right? I mean,
Good way to
Yeah,
think of
so-
it.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
like my closing statements.
I like
Glad
it.
you did.
I like it a lot.
Thank goodness.
Um,
Dan, hit the music. It's time. It's time. It's time for the show. It's time for the show, yo. It's time for the show.
Just go. Just go.
All right, we're gonna get into a little segment here. I like to call Chrissy Sports. How the are you? All right, we make picks on this show. We make NFL picks because we know what the we're talking about. All right, last week. All right, damn. All right, I was feeling the flow. James took the San Francisco 49ers. Why are you high-fiving? He lost. Plus 1.5. They got smoked by the Dolphins. They should give up. San Francisco 49ers fell off.
That's sad. Bro.
One of the
The
biggest
Niners are
disappointments this year in the NFL season. I took the Minnesota Vikings -3 over the Seattle Seahawks. Just did it. Won by 3 points.
wow.
How you doing? Is that a push?
That's a
Wait,
push.
what was the line?
It was
That's not a push.
-3.
No, that's not a push.
-3, and they lost by 3.
Yeah, I hit it, right?
Oh yeah, you did.
No, because it's not a half.
No.
It's not a half, so I hit it.
I don't think so.
Oh, so it'd have to be 2.5.
2.5,
It's a push.
I think. It's a push. So you get
yeah.
a tie at the end of your
Wow, Dan,
right. That's a push.
Things just took a turn.
It's a push, baby. Push button. Push the start. Send
Holy
them
shit.
packing next
Holy
week.
I'm going to get to it. Oh, man. That really just threw me for a loop. All right. Got to
Go.
be professional. Got to move on.
Donnie, you
Dan
believe that's a push?
Took the LA Rams -3 over the New York Jets. Not a problem. The Jets, I read an interesting stat about them. They didn't punt the whole game, and they scored no touchdown. One touchdown. the whole game.
One touchdown.
And they scored.
So they have
They scored
7
They
turnovers.
scored, no, I'm sorry. They scored only 9 points. They missed an extra point. Yeah, they had some amount of turnovers. I don't know what the clock management situation was,
Holy.
but they didn't punt once, and they lost. What was it?
Well, they probably got the
19
ball.
to 9.
They
lost
probably
by
got the
10.
ball like
19
at the
to
end
9.
of half for one possession, maybe.
Yeah, I'm guessing that
To
they had
make up
long
for
drives and that they turned the ball over in the red zone, like probably 3 or 4
Wow.
times. I don't know exactly what happened, but Dan gets the win on his hometown team. Detroit -6.5. Nick took them, smashed it.
Smashed it, baby. Smash
baby.
it.
Nice.
So
nice.
now this is where it gets interesting.
Very nice.
Dan,
High five.
congratulations.
Sorry, you're in last.
You are
place.
now leading the
like-
standings
Hey, you.
at
would've
6
thought?
and 3. The
Wow.
comeback kid, they're calling him.
Wow.
They're
Wow,
dancing
Dan.
in the streets. It's
Fuck.
mayhem. Danito, Papito, Latito, Lastito,
Montoya,
Rodriguez
Rodriguez, Tontera, Consuelo.
is now 6 and 3. He leads the How We Doing NFL picks. Congratulations, Dan.
Wow.
Let's go.
Dan.
Let's keep it running.
I
wild.
am
Fuck,
coming in second now. I thought I had the win. Really disappointed. I'm 5-3-1.
Wow.
He's got a push on his
I'm
record.
gonna need a miracle. Nick, you're coming in at 5-4 in third place. And
Above
James,
500, baby. Let's go. I'm coming for you.
you're at 3-6, brother. You've officially been eliminated from contention to win the NFL. How We Doing?
Ladies and
picks.
gentlemen.
I'm sorry.
And that's how you lose like a professional, guys. Tune in next week for some more losing from Jay's band.
You both are going to lose out. I'm going to win out. I'm going to take this thing.
James has been trying to play the sleeper card for too long.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeper out the.
Next
But
year
now
he's
you're
gonna
just
come and
knocked
take
out.
it.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Now we're moving into week NFL Week 17 picks. Only 2 more weeks left. James, what do you
Yo.
got?
What do I got?
I got it here.
You wrote it down. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I was just testing you
you
to see if
just-
you remember.
Yeah, what do I got?
Make me sweat a little bit.
Damn,
You're
I like
taking
his pick more
Detroit
than
Lions.
mine.
Detroit has been the most picked team on this show. -3.5 over the San Francisco 49ers. That's a great pick.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a
welcome.
crazy line. I don't know why that's the line, but
Is it probably it's in
Whatever.
San Fran? That's why.
doesn't matter. They're gonna kill them.
Swing a bit.
Nick, you're gonna take Cincinnati -3, the Bengals over the Broncos.
Let's go, baby.
I think that's a solid pick.
That's a
Both
solid pick.
teams need it. Both teams need it. The
I was
Broncos
thinking about the
currently
same
I like
hold
3 over 3.5. You know,
Yeah, the Broncos currently hold the 7th wild card right now. Cincy's in the hunt, so they need Cincy. They need the Broncos to lose
I
Cincinnati.
really
so
want Cincinnati.
there's a good
to
chance for them to get in.
playoffs.
Me too. Who doesn't want Joey B? Joey
bro,
Ice to
because
playoffs?
they've
Heck
Right,
yeah.
James?
I,
You know what I'm saying?
I would have to say so, man.
they've just had tough breaks, bro. And the playoffs is a new season. If they get in, you
Joe
can't
Burrow
count
is
them out.
having an incredible season. He's
Tell me
just
about
on a team.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
happens.
is Jamar Chase.
It happens.
happy
I'm
feet.
taking the Buffalo Bills -8.5 over the
It's a
New York
big
Trash Jets.
spread, buddy.
It's okay. They're playing the Jets.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not a problem. Josh Allen's the MVP. Did they
Dan,
lose
who you
last week?
taking?
They had a rough week last week against New England. I think they're going to be looking to bounce
No,
back
didn't
at
they
home.
blow them out?
No, it was kind of
Oh,
close.
it was close. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
All right,
Another
Donnie, what do you
divisional
got?
game. That's probably why spread's
Your
not that high.
boy
But
is picking his band's
twice.
Herbert again. Chargers over the Pats.
Safe.
Chargers over the
4.5.
Pats. Dan, that's risky, man.
I think it's safe.
That's risky. Dan's
Nah.
taking the Chargers over the New
I
England
got my man's
Patriots.
J Herbs.
Take
Good
it.
luck, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's
Good
been a
luck.
Both
pleasure.
gonna lose, bro. and I'm gonna win.
1 week left.
Nah.
How we
This has
doing?
been fun. This
Chrissy
has been
Sports Pick. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks
All
a lot.
right. All right. I liked it. Liked it.
So, do we go right into the? Are we doing like a back to back to back?
It seems like it's like a little back to back to
Yeah.
back, Cristo.
Corporate said back to back tonight. Yeah.
Is that what they were saying?
Yep.
I didn't
Yeah.
get. I didn't get the pre-show memo.
Yeah. Well, you don't go to those meetings. I do.
No, I thought it was on an email chain usually.
No, not at all.
What happened? Dan, do you know anything about this?
Cool.
No, I get everything last minute. That's
Andy
kind of
called me.
why-
He said that we're no longer doing the email chain. That it's just me, and I relay to you guys. Since I own the company,
Who the f- is
many
Andy?
memes going back and forth.
Sounds like
you wouldn't know him.
You're
He's from
taking
corporate.
control.
I think you might be having conversations in your head. With
I'm the
somebody
sole
else.
proprietor of this company, and you guys know that. But introduce the notes.
I'm not introducing. Solo on that.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Oh,
Welcome.
Yeah.
And welcome to Nico's Notes, the notes where they never really end. And
Tell me how you really feel. jerk off.
that he just lets it all out, lets
Did
it
you
all
say
go.
daddy? Is that what it just
I
said?
said where he, but that's weird.
you're
4-4 on the 40, baby. Here we go, coming at you with your live. Nico's no.
Where'd you get the 40?
Ding taka boom, da boom, da boom, ticka taka down, 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 da down, da down, ticka boom, 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 boom.
Why do I even let you guys introduce this notes? Man?
That's
Why do we
very
even
true.
introduce the notes?
I mean, we're
I
gonna
don't know.
work
I
on
was
the
thinking about just
introduction of
going
that.
into it.
Honestly,
this
I
time.
think maybe you should.
Yeah, don't even take it upon yourselves anymore. Just give me that snare, Dan. I'm good.
You know what? I gotta say something. I amplify the notes so much
thought you
that
were-
if I don't speak during the notes and give you little tidbits here and there, they're
That is objective, okay?
objective? Yes, you're right.
It's
Subjective.
no, it's objective.
I don't know what I think they're both liberal words. I just throw them out there. I don't.
I
could
think
offend- that
they're
could really
rejective.
offend some people.
Are you liberal?
Whether I offended you or not, if we were both walking into the same store, I would hold the door for you, no matter your color, gender, race, sexuality, identity, or anything. So, there's that. How do you feel now? Before you try and cancel me.
They might have
about
they,
that shit,
they
yeah.
might have liked you before you said that last remark, Nico. But I think you should just hop right on into the
I
notes.
think you lost them here.
The only
All
thing I
right.
wouldn't hold the door for is a bird. That's it.
Yeah, you're bird.
It's all or nothing. You can't just make the decisions of who you want to
What
hold.
do you hear?
fuck them
What do you
birds.
say? Welcome back to another edition of Nico's Notes. How we doing?
Didn't you introduce it already?
No, I didn't. So, listen, last cast of 2024. Another headline we got for us: Mega Millions, more like Mega Billions.
What?
Yeah, the Mega Millions is at $1 billion, bro.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Let me play that.
So
Let me
let's all play
that.
tomorrow. Maybe we'll win.
Yeah, I
That'd
mean,
be sweet.
What would we do?
Would we still do this podcast?
yes.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
we
I think
do it on top of a mountain or some.
I think that
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'd sell out. I'd be out of here.
Look at your face.
I'd sell out.
I'd be out.
Who do you think would leave first out of us three?
That'd
I
be
can't
me.
even think about it honestly because I don't think it would
I
happen.
don't even think we want to think about that. I think that if
I
one
think
of us
it would
leaves,
be
we all
me
leave.
like being like I can't anymore because you guys like torture me too much.
What?
Even though I never would, bruh.
Bruh,
You wouldn't leave with the
bruh.
money. That's all I'm saying.
well. How we
Material,
doing,
material.
like baby?
You are a dependent. Dependent.
This kid wants to live in like a shoebox. Like that's what he
Fuck yeah.
wants.
A shoebox with AC on the beach, bro. That's it. I'm out.
You know what,
Se
Dad?
fue.
I'm not gonna say it. It's mean.
Shoebox AC.
So, I mean, I've already told you guys what I'd do if I want it, right? I buy an island, no money. I get a lawyer, see what it takes to make it a country. This is a country. If you want things coming in, going out, you need my approval of trade,
So you would be a dictator. Of
all that. Yeah, and there's no money. The currency's the dollar would be 5 smacks in the face. So no one would spend money. You would barter. You would just everything be just dandy old fine.
I think that's insane.
They
I
thought
I-
Einstein
I-
was
You suffer
insane.
from a mental illness.
Do me a favor, Dan. Pipe that down. All right.
That's good. That's good aim.
Good aim.
All right. Well, we want to talk about what we keep doing, or because I have a lot.
Can I talk about something?
I'll allow it.
All right. So if you guys are new here, go back a couple episodes, skip towards the end to Nico's notes, or watch the whole thing if you want.
What episode number?
This is
I
like
don't know.
highway
the last,
robbery.
the last one and the one before that.
Yeah.
I've been talking
okay.
about. I've
It
been
was
talking about.
86, I think.
I've been talking about my.
86.
My,
if I know what you're talking about.
What's the word? What's the word?
You're a necrophiliac. You're
My
scared.
battle with squirrels.
Oh, the squirrel battle. Yeah.
I've had some tough times with squirrels. They've
Had some
chased me.
feuds.
They've intimidated me. They've sent threats to my home. And
Yeah.
I can't get away from them now because I go to Christmas party. You know, my girlfriend's parents were nice enough to have us all over for a little Christmas shindig dinner.
Wonderful time.
It was a great time, and we played a little game. I don't know what it's called, but it's like with the oven mitts. You
You
know, you
gotta
got to
open
wrap
the
the
gift.
present. You got to roll the dice. You roll doubles. And you got to stop, whatever. So
Use your teeth.
this one gift was, you know, they kept pointing it out to me. My girlfriend was like, you know, this is the one for you. Like, pick that one. I'm like, okay. Picked it, unwrapped it, right?
What do we got?
Donito, get a close up of that, Donito.
If you see,
I'm
it says,
looking at
"Hey
it.
Chris, how you doing?" You guys think this is funny? I'm having real problems with these things. I can't get away from them. I'm seeing white ones. I'm seeing purple ones.
You haven't seen a purple squirrel.
I haven't. That'd be pretty cool if I did, though.
I wouldn't be surprised if you've seen a black one.
But this thing it terrifies me,
Remind you of the Nutlers.
and I think something must be done about these squirrels because I think they're on the prowl. I think something's gonna happen with
We
them.
could take them out.
I mean, listen,
If you want.
you know, I never knew that a squirrel gang exists, but it turns out you found the Nutlers.
They just can't stop.
Those are the Nutlers. They're
Alright.
really the fierce out here in Long Island.
You ever saw the Rick and Morty episode?
Wait, what?
The Rick and Morty episode where he hears them talking?
The squirrels?
Yeah.
No.
They're like secret agents, or they're like aliens from another planet trying to like take over the world, and they.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's
They're like, why does
hysterical.
this child hear us? He hears
I
our
love-
conversation.
Chris,
I-
what do you got going on over there? You got wrappings and it looks like a pen spring. You stretched out. What are you doing?
I'm
Arts and
very
crafts?
hand fidgety.
Yeah, you are fidgety. in
If
the
you guys have
hands.
noticed, I'm very like, you know.
Ever since he got those papers, he hasn't put them down.
Yeah, I'm real.
your
Ron
paper,
Burgundy
your,
over your
your,
eye.
your paper.
Highway robbery.
I
I'm
just
taking
feel
the
like,
notes
you know,
back.
it's just time to.
All right, just shut up and just sit pretty. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, fantasy update alert, baby. Fantasy. The heavy hitters are in the finals. We're going for the championship. First time I've ever even been in the finals in fantasy football. I'm thrilled. Right now,
Keenan Allen didn't do good, but
Keenan Allen didn't do. What are you going to do? The projections are still basically even. So Keenan Allen gave me 7 points. Kansas City gave me 13. Listen, I'll take it. I'm not out of it yet. I'm not winning it yet. But my guys have been performing. I'm playing the same roster. There's no guys I can play on the bench that would. Oh, I made a mistake. I lost championship.
Rastafari on mine.
Let's just go and get it, bro.
Rasta.
My opponent, shout out. Oh, I'm actually playing Buff. Buffy was on the pod. Buff's brain, right? He had CD Lamb. He's not going to be playing this week. He's playing Jacoby Myers. Right now, we're both projected 111 points. I'm up like 20 to 14. Let's go. Next week, you'll know if I'm a champ.
Good
I-
luck to you.
I don't even want
Good
the
luck,
money, bro.
Bunka.
I'll donate the money to charity. I just want
no,
to
you
be
give
a
it to
champ.
me.
I just want to be a champ, bro. I want to be
How
a
much?
champ.
How much is the money?
It's 12 man, 100 each, so it's 1200. It's probably like nine something like that, 8 or 900. I don't know how we're divvying it up.
What, the commissioner gets a cut?
No, we do first, second, third. I think third you get your money back, so that's 100, and then second might be 250.
Something like that.
So that's 350.
It's like 8.
Yeah, so you're looking at like 850 or something.
Okay. All right, not bad.
Man, it's been a hell of a ride. I wanted to elevate my play this year, and I'm there. I just need to win one more week, dude. Let's go. Let's
go, baby.
Leave a comment down there.
Come on.
Let's do it, boys.
You
Let's do it.
should. You know what you should do?
Comment.
You should DM every NFL player on your team and tell them to shape up.
Dude, they're in shape, bro. They're all in
No,
shape.
tell them to figure it out this week.
Dude, they figured it out 3 weeks ago. That's
I'm
why
trying to
here.
help you.
I'm good. I think I'm going to be good. But you know what? I'm scared. Like, I don't want to look at it at all on Sunday. I don't think I'm going to because it's just going to ruin my day.
Mm.
I'm going to stress.
And you're working that day?
Yeah, I'm just not going to look
Don't do
until
it.
like.
Don't do it.
I'll look for you.
All right, I got to see if we have Monday night games or not. Because if it's done Sunday, I'll just check Sunday night and that's it.
Boom, done.
Because I
Pinko.
can't handle the stress. I think that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Do you think that's bad luck?
No.
No.
I don't know. We'll see how I feel.
All right,
Moving on.
moving on.
I got a quote, kind of eye-opening, from the great Denzel Washington.
Gotta love him.
That's all.
So this girl I saw on TikTok, she was basically saying, she was quoting him, and he said, some people will never like you because your spirit irritates their demons.
Cool.
That really hit me, bro, because I can't name specific interactions with people, but I did like I could sense that in certain interactions with people, and I was like, now that I hear that, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. How many times, you get in a conversation or you just see somebody you're
Sometimes
talking to
somebody-
and you're like,
they
yeah,
just
this
don't-
guy
they're
this
looking
guy
at you, yeah,
hates me.
and doesn't
Yeah,
even
you know
know
it.
me.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah,
Yeah, or somebody that is like, you could just tell that they're like really super peculiar, like they're trying to like analyze you, and
Yeah.
the people that just can't read you,
Yeah.
they hate that. They hate that. I feel like
Mhm.
that's also another.
Well, some
demon
people
battle.
just like are just miserables, and they live off of
yeah.
misery, and anything that's positive, any light that's trying to
Mm-hmm.
take the misery out of them, they
Yeah.
don't like that shit.
The
I mean,
demons don't like it. The person
Yeah.
itself would, but the demons have
Right,
something
right,
over.
right.
But yeah, I think like if you hear that or read that, and then you could think of a couple scenarios, I think that shows something of your spirit and who you are.
Yeah,
Definitely.
power. That's
You gotta
power.
Protect your spirit out here, man.
Protect it.
And yeah, I just want to say, be grateful for the growth and the strength everybody had this year,
Yeah,
and
man.
let's look forward to next year's prosperity.
Amen.
2025, let's go.
Heck yeah, brother.
I think that's great.
Let's go get it.
2025.
That's going to do it. That's going to do it. That's going to do it for Nico's notes.
I feel like you were about to go into the song.
I
and you
was.
didn't.
I wanted to do it differently, but I didn't like how it came out.
It's all right.
That's going to do it for Nico's
Over again.
notes. Thank you for joining me.
I think it's better the new way that you just discovered.
That's going to do it. That's going to do it.
No, I
Hope
just think
you
that's
enjoyed
gonna
the
do it for
show.
Nico's notes. F- you.
That's going to do it for Nico's notes. Go scratch your ass.
Oh, wow, that's
It's almost
about
like
you.
I,
Yeah, we've been linked in a couple
I knew
ways.
what you were gonna
bro.
say.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, can we talk about catchphrase for a second?
I mean, is it
What?
really adding value? Is
No.
the question?
All right,
It's a
fine.
good question, James.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm out. You guys end it. Let's go.
All right.
All right. Bravo.
Bravo.
What are our last words going to be on the podcast?
Last
for the
last
year.
words
This is our last
for the
cast
public
of 2024.
on 2024.
Yeah.
It's been a trip. How many?
It's been
What
a
was
trip.
that? What was that last thing that you said though? That's maybe
what-
that's
Don't-
maybe that's probably just a bad idea. All right, just scratch.
Don't get
that.
them all flustered.
Were you just messing with me?
No. I was actually seriously asking you.
Oh, in the notes.
Yeah.
Just be grateful for growth and strength that you had in this year, and look forward to next year's prosperity.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Take that with you. Slap it on your forehead.
How many episodes did we do this
Yeah,
year?
that's
52. Did we not miss a week? Or we did miss a week.
We did not
We
miss
did
a single.
48.
We did not miss a single
Right?
episode.
I don't think we might have took off for right.
No, we didn't.
We didn't take off, bro.
We didn't take off. The grind
No.
doesn't stop. I
Grind
think you
doesn't
guys
stop.
should give us
No,
a little
did
bit
we?
of credit for that.
Did we coming back? No, we didn't. We did. We
didn't
did the
stop.
2-man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man. Yep, that's right.
Wow, bro. That's it. We should all get a pat on
It's an
our backs,
accomplishment.
man.
It's an accomplishment. Proud of you guys.
Every week
Heck yeah, bro.
every
Proud of
week
you
of
too.
this year, no matter what we were going through, what we were dealing with, what we had to do, what we had to take care of, we
Yeah.
sat down here, we did a podcast. That's dedication, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I got a
Can't
message.
take it away
I got
from
something
us.
to say to the people. If you got people that in your life that are going through it, and that, with a little bit of time and your help, you can make a difference and an impact in their life for the better. You should do that. Because
Yeah, man.
it's not. Don't gatekeep all that wisdom. It's selfish. That's not what God put us here to do.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
And man, I had something else it was good. I was like, man, I sound good in my head, but
You always sound good in your head.
I'll keep it. I'll bury it.
No,
I'll
don't
have it
bury
next.
it.
No, I'll have it next week.
Dig it
for
up.
him. I'll have it next week.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that
I'll have
becomes
it next year for him.
I'll see you next year.
Facade.
But,
You see one of the
it becomes a
facade, bro.
priority when it's a practice, to try and help. Like, it bothers me when people around me that I care about aren't feeling good, or they're just down about, try to lift them up and at least try to make them be at terms with it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what I
or
wanted
make
to
sense
say.
of it,
Well,
Do everything in your power that you can to be proud of the people in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that gives me such great joy. Like when I see others win in my life,
Yeah.
I want other people's success almost as much as I want my success.
100%.
So if you have those capabilities to springboard that person.
It's being selfless, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and
My friend gets a
because
job.
at the end of the day,
I'm
you
like,
want to see
bro,
you
good
want to
shit.
see your people succeed. You know,
Yeah.
so
And-
if you feel like you got it together, and you know there's that cousin or friend or whatever that's just something's going on, be the light, be there for them.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
sometimes
yeah, man,
like
that's powerful.
if you have the capabilities or the strength to help someone, even if it does put a little more on your plate, sometimes I think most of the time, as long as it's not going to drain you too much, you should do it.
Yeah, and I believe that you will be rewarded.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
it's not
man.
about that, but I believe that
I think that's a part of God's work and what we're supposed to do here, you know? So,
Yeah. And you know what? To what Chris said, if you go through a period of time, like, you could be saying to yourself right now, like, hey, I've been doing what you're saying, bro. And it ain't cutting it. Like, I'm still getting the shit end of the stick. I'm still losing. I've been giving all everything I got to everyone around me all these years, X, Y, and Z. Listen, man, that means that just yours is on the way, bro. Just don't even
yeah. Good
slide to
things
that
come
negative
to
mindset.
those who wait.
Yeah. And, sometimes, and listen,
You don't
like
you don't
yeah.
get to decide when it comes.
no,
you
you
know
don't.
what I mean?
You don't.
That's not. If that was the case, this world would be way different. you know?
yeah.
it wouldn't be like this.
Yeah, it comes at all sorts of times. So
Yeah.
Christo, good message for the people, man. Good message for the people.
Yeah, I hope it sticks with you. I hope that, we were able to bring you a little bit of light and joy on this podcast, because ultimately that's what we strive to do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think that's what everybody should strive to do, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So we hope you keep doing, and we hope you keep watching the show. Appreciate y'all. We'll be
Yeah.
back next year.
So all those who watch us this year, man,
88 episodes
We
in the
love you.
books. We're coming for
We love
100
you.
next year. You don't want to miss that one, I promise you.
Yep.
Right.
oh
Yup.
boy,
Hyping it up. Dan, you know what I'm saying.
2024,
I did.
2024, we're out. I'll see you
Dan,
next
wait,
year. How
Dan,
about
you
that?
know what I'm going to say, right?
Here we go.
Cue
Hit the music.